contractors, Mr. Springberg, who built this airport. And we have the cabin team of Legion here, who is a passenger and whose domain overlaps this airport as well. And of course, he's representing the community, but he's also a passenger on this flight. First, we want to give God all the glory that he did a journey that started sometime in 2021 with a clear vision. That vision was very, very clear to us. It was to provide a multimodal transportation system for Ogun State. And to that end, we put together a team to advise us. And that team was led by the Honorable Commissioner for Transportation in collaboration with lecturers from the Olabisi University, United Kingdom Foreign Development Office, and a few others. And they put together a document for us. And that document outlined what we must do to achieve our vision. Our vision for Ogun State, which we encapsulated as that which is to provide a focused and qualitative governance, whilst creating an enabling environment for public-private sector partnership, which we believe is fundamental to the economic growth of the state and the individual prosperity of every citizen of the state. And in short, that vision clearly aimed to bring more people to live, work, and play in the state. So, in helping us in actualizing our vision, they advised us on how we must ensure that our multimodal transportation connects road, rail, air, and water. This location had been chosen by my predecessor, but they again confirmed, because we wanted to be dispassionate about the location of the airport. They again confirmed and reaffirmed to us and validated the fact that this is indeed the location for an airport in the state, being representative of almost the center point of history. So we came back here. Of course, the land had been encroached. It had become a dump site. It was a forest. So today, the journey that started in 2021 and that evolved into the first plane that landed here after the construction of our runway sometime in 2023, February, 2 years afterwards, making us one of the fastest constructed airports. Following that, we were given a license by NCAA for private flights operations, but that was not the reason why we constructed this airport. It was to connect the state to the world. It was to ensure that we began commercial aviation operations for both passenger and for cargo. And I must say that we've gone through all that we needed to do. We'll be very deliberate. We'll be very intentional. We'll be very diligent. With faith in the Almighty God. We've ensured that we've left nothing unturned. We put everything into this airport. For our cargo operations, we've got the cargo warehouses already in place. For security, we have purpose-built offices and accommodation for all the law enforcement architecture. We are even bringing the Air Force to these premises. We have Nigerian Customs next door. They are 100 hectares, the biggest customs facility in Nigeria. And of course, in terms of aviation equipment, we brag and beat our chest as having probably one of the best in the country. Our instrument landing system is fully functional. Our runway lights is, probably the best category in Nigeria. I stand to be contradicted by the regulators. Our Control tower is like no other, and you can see this terminal building speaks for itself. We've ensured that we complied with all required safety protocols. I want to first thank the Almighty God, because it's only God that allows you to envision a project and see it to successful completion. Thank God for giving us this vision, very clear vision, that we followed with a lot of passion. Like I always say, that vision needs passion. Result is what you see here. I want to thank all those who have worked very hard on this project from day one. As Commissioner for Works, we came here and did a small groundbreaking. We needed to prove all the naysayers wrong. Commissioner for Transport, Finance, the contractors, and particularly members of my team, our consultants. We have Captain Olumide here, we have Dr. Adini, we have Malawi, we have Adeyileka, and a host of others. But the regulators are the ones I want to thank very profusely. I want to thank the Honorable Minister of Aviation, Barrister Festo Kayamo, because he followed this airport very, very passionately. Every time I called, he would direct the visitors to be here to check every step to ensure full compliance. And I must say that I was pleasantly surprised about the quality of service that NCA provided. Pleasantly surprised, and I must say, it is the kind of service that you don't expect from a government agency in Nigeria. And I'm sorry to say that. The team that came here multiple times left nothing undone. They had a checklist. They followed it very diligently. They were very, very particular. They were going through the airport with a fine-tooth comb to ensure that you were in full compliance. And I told Captain Ajani, this kind of work ethic is uncommon in Nigeria. And I want to thank you for accepting such a good team. Of course, I'm not surprised. You're a pilot of over 45 years. You're a right fit for the job. I also want to thank my sister, the MD of FAN, because several times I'll call her, even though it's a private airport, because of her vast experience in managing the airports. I'll call her to pick her brains, and my team, of course, while using her back and forth to ensure that we did it right, particularly with the area of aviation security, which is extremely important in today's world. So I want to thank the MD of FAN for all the support and for being here this morning, coming all the way from Lagos, part of this. Again, to God be all the glory. It's been my pleasure. This is not the commissioning of this airport. This is the inaugural flight. So what are we doing? We're just warming up for commissioning. You know, when you build a road, you don't wait to commission the road before you start driving on it. You have to test drive it, make sure the bends are well banked and everything is working properly. So not much I do, because this flight is meant to be 8:40. We are running behind because it's ceremonial and there was a bit of weather. It's been my pleasure, alongside members of my team, that is on the flight, Chairman, Valujet, our partners, was very, very supportive to officially inaugurate this. Chairman Valujet, please. Officially call this day, marking the beginning of commercial operations from the Gateway International Airport to the rest of the world, but of course today to Abuja. We do this to the glory of God and to the use of everyone that will be passing through this airport.